Alright, looks like we are live on the YouTube. Are we live on the Twitch? That is the real question. We're live on the Twitch. Nice. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Pokemon card opening time. No, you can't buy any. No scalperinos. No rip and shipperinos. We're just opening some Pokemon cards. Nice of the number 2 hater to show up in the comments before the stream even starts. I got 8 packs here. I have essentially 4 booster boxes. They're loose packs, broken down product. I have a bunch of I haven't opened any Phantasmal yet, so that'll be good. Everything we get will be new, starting off at least. Small set, should be peasy. What else? I guess we should clarify that product is pretty readily available in terms of in Canada at least. Not a great price, never is in Canada. That's kind of the double-edged sword. I would imagine that the old Phantasmal, although we're opening it, it's probably not going to be sought after for very long after people pull the card that they want. The Charizard. What do we have? How many is that? 4 booster boxes plus 8 packs. 36 times 4. We're going to go ahead and get something in our first pack. Darmanitan, Milcery. Oh, we got just a plain old Oricorio. The Oricorio alt art, promo art, whatever you want to call it. I got some faded code cards. Sigma Chief says these are all stolen. Unfortunately not. Or fortunately not. I don't want stolen goods. No backdoor distro action going on here. 152? I think that's enough to pull the Charizard, right? Not my most favorite set of all time. Not a Charizard Baller 69. So it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Thumper says, how many Zards already? None yet, but we're working on it. We got Mike Found Glory on the Twitch. Says I'm going to pull it in the first 50. The odds are in our favor, I think. Not sure what my favorite card is from the set. We got a Ludicolo. That's pretty cool. Are we going to put the IRs to the side? Let's put the IRs. No, we're not putting the IRs to the side. We'll get the IRs out later. Maybe we should track at least one of each to see if we pull them all. All right, we'll put them to the side. B. Lucas, thank you for the Prime. Much appreciated. If you guys have Amazon, you get a once a month free Prime, courtesy of Bezos. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you have one and you can slap it on me, much appreciated. Dual streaming at the moment on the YouTube and the Twitch. Chuck says found some Phantasmal packs at Dollar Tree.
At Blasty became a member. At Blasty celebrates 39 months of membership. You're a jerk.
Thank you, Blasty, for the 39 months. No thank you for the text attached. We got a holo. We're in holo territory. Sector says, have you opened up Mega Evolution's base yet? I have not, and I have more packs of that than I do Phantasmal. I just thought maybe we'll start with the newest. I got some Mega Evolution. I got some Destined Rivals. I have some Journey Together, everyone's favorite set. At least it was when it came out. Still got to pull that Clefairy. Don't expect it to be very expensive in the long run, but it would be nice to pull it. Going for one of each card, so My setup is not optimal right now, so it's a good thing we're not doing cases of Pokemon cards. I'd be dying at the end of this. But we'll make it work. Just a little bit of an awkward position, if you know what I'm saying. The Dawn card is cool, but... Ooh, the Flygon is cool too. Got the old palm trees. 2 IRs down, we got a Suicune holograph. Thank you, Regdoll. I don't know if it, I guess maybe it doesn't want to try to read the name off. Or it broke. Thank you. Cerulege. We got a Seal and a Palmont holographic. The green code cards are throwing me off. The Flygon, it's a nice Flygon. There are some really nice Flygons. The level X Flygon, absolutely amazing. It might be that the name is too long and it didn't want to try. Hirsch, how's it going? We got all the long names in the chat. Carvana, Jigglypuff on a tree, and an Empoleon EX. Alright, we're getting the EXs out of the way. Sector Alpha says, please don't cover. If I don't cover the code cards, the QR code, then people complain that the bots are getting them. They will all be gone. Just to make it fair, make whoever's grabbing them work for it a little bit. Type them in. We'll make it extra sneaky. Unfortunately, the code's not worth very much these days. Now that they converted over to the Pokemon trading card game live, where you can't trade. We don't do card tricks here for anyone that's new. We got a Haunter. Gotta like that there's no Master Ball, Pokeball nonsense going on. Below, not gonna read the rest of that name. It says, love your content. Funny, I have a hand tattoo and some sneaky deekies, but I don't scam. That's good to hear. Some people can have restraint even if they have hand tattoos. Poke Kid, thank you.
At PokeKid96 became a member. At PokeKid96 celebrates 31 months of membership. We need gold Charizard.
Oh yeah, the gold, we gotta get lucky and pull a gold Charizard. Do not want to purchase that. I would imagine that it'll still be somewhat expensive. Nowhere near whatever it is now. But Moltres, Suicune, we got the Mega Diancie. Cool. Nice little deck. Freebie. Text-to-speech might be busted for the higher tier sub. I don't know if you can even adjust that separately. That might be just a stream elements issue. Moltres. And it worked for yours, so it can't be busted. Blasty's in the chat. 2 codes will do fine for now. I'm sure there's people with some extra codes too in the Discord. I haven't seen anyone post them recently, but usually if you have any extra codes, stick them in the Discord. Just take a picture of them. Somebody will grab them up. Or, better yet, open the packs, play the game, try the game out. Even if you don't become an ultimate Pokemon card master. I don't know. They've been kind of nerfing the Charizard sets recently, for whatever reason. I don't know if they're like, yeah, we gotta just ease off on them. We make them too hard to pull, it's gonna go too crazy. But then they have like Umbreons and stuff that they're jamming into giant sets.
As Sean Thomas 2195 became a member, as Sean Thomas 2195 celebrates 31 months of membership, glad we have an opening today.
Thank you, Sean. Again, not necessary for the memberships, but appreciate it if you do. Oh, we got a full art bird. The Oricorio. Red edition. Charmeleon. Cool artwork on the Charmeleon. Again, not a Charizard baller, but can appreciate a good Charmeleon. Charmeleon art. We got a Togedemaru. Not very many IRs either, so. Was it Meowth in this set? So the Meowth that was I'm pretty sure it was pumped. B-Boy, Mr. D. Has Zard pulled yet? Not yet. We're working on it. No Zards yet. We won't get one here anytime now. I got a little overconfident. People were saying that I was going to jinx myself by saying that we were going to pull one. Charmander, Reverse, Arcalodon, Empoleon. Meowth and... Oh, yeah, the Wooper's pretty cool. He's got like these on the pathway next to the puddle. Yeah, the Meowth is cool that it's like supposedly like an in-game scene. Mamoswine. Nemra. Thank you for the prime. Much appreciated. Sean says he's a Charizard baller, the inexpensive ones. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive ones. Same with like, it was funny when people are like, oh, I'm going to collect all the Pikachus. They're all cheap, right? No, they're not. It's quite a few very expensive Pikachus. You're going for completion. We got an Altart. Rotom. All right, we take the Rotom. Maybe we... Should we put him up on the top there? That's a cool one. Got some of the different Rotom forms. CG says hard to watch pack ripping without hand tats. I could have Sharpied some on, I guess. I can't scam you though. I'm not selling the packs. Just a little personal opening. Nice little switch up. Good to hang out with you guys. Chat it up. Did we just get back to back? No, it's just the regular Mega Lopunny. I got excited. Got excited for nothing here, guys. We didn't need the Mega Lopunny though, so we'll take it. Take it off screen. All right, not resealing. This is gonna be the one with the Charizard in it. People are gonna think it's rigged. Something in there. Honchkrow, Grimsley, Charmander, Sacred Charm, and it's just a Mega Gengar. Well, the Megas kind of throw you off a little bit. You see something on the border. Pretty cool. Needed one of those.
At Isopod House super chatted $2.63.
Thank you, Isopod, for the $2.63. Not needed, but appreciated. If you guys aren't in the Discord already, you're looking for product. Big Box is currently, temporarily, the best price. So you can get some sick, nasty notifications in there for free. Don't spend $7.99 on other services that are paid. You're wasting your money. Oh yeah, it was the CAD Cat in the dumpster. Yeah, Canadian dollar is not so hot currently. Mama Swine. Wigglytuff. We got a Flagon, a Fire Breather, and a Suicune. So, with these being loose packs, we have the benefit of, we pull the SIR. Now within the same booster box amount of packs, where you normally wouldn't be able to in a booster box, we can potentially pull 2. Or we could get skunked, and the rest of the packs have no SIRs. Just a little bit of an extra gamble. It all works out the same in the end if you open enough packs. It's the same odds. It's just not like guaranteed. What is it, like 15 hits per box or something crazy? Baniri, we got another Empoleon and a Lemon. Supa says, what's your favorite Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon's got to be Mawile. A little bit disappointed that there is a Mega Mawile, but there's no SIR. Let's clear up some space here as we go. Mega Lolcade says, yo, Rattle, the phone verification thing is cheeks. Let me in. Unfortunately, we had to add the phone verification thing because we had a lot of spam bots going on. So that's mainly that reason. Spam bots, trollerinos, all the like. So we had to add the phone verification. Didn't want to, but it was kind of necessary. Let's move these packs over a little bit closer so I'm not reaching so far. Swinub. Meloetta. Gloom. Oh, there's the Meowth. Again, not hard to pull. Do not pay some insane amount of money for it. It is a very cool card. It might be worth it more than the other IRs in the set, but we only got one Japanese set worth of IRs in the set. It is pretty cool. I like it. The artwork's good too. And the referenced artwork. Coffee says, how many packs are you opening? It's essentially a little over 4 booster boxes worth. 152-ish. I did count them quick too, so do not trust me. More than 4 booster boxes. Can we pull the Charizard SIR in that many packs? Conquistador says, does it seem they printed this set into the ground? I mean, probably not. I mean, a lot of the sets are going to be heavily printed currently just because if it's selling out, they're going to print more. That sort of scenario. So a lot of the Sword and Shield stuff heavily printed compared to like previous generations. Same with like base set. Mega Gengar. Another one of those. We're on our way. We got 2. We're making a deck. 3 or 4 probably. We got some off-centered code cards here. Friend Plup. I think the 2 Japanese sets into 1 English set are kind of the sweet spot in terms of like difficulty to pull things. Can't be worse than like Champion's Path was, even Hidden Fates was painful. Because you get the same cards at the front of every pack and you're just looking for the chase. I would imagine that this would be kind of the same scenario if you're determined to open the gold Charizard. I should say, reminder that opening packs is not a good financial decision. So make sure you enjoy it. Make sure you want more than just 1 card out of the packs themselves. Seen people open Pokemon card packs, even if they're a good price, like normal market conditions, better than MSRP. And people are like punishing themselves opening packs trying to get one card. Also, a whole different scenario if someone's doing it on their channel, because it does help subsidize that loss through the ads and else. My 2 says, took 3 boxes to pull the Charizard and it was lopsided. I'm sure it wasn't a Lopunny. If it was lope-sided. Gligar, Baneri, Mega Dancy. The texture too on the Megas is getting me. Getting me excited for a regular Mega. Bronzor. Battle Cage. Oh, there's a Battle Cage like full art or whatever, isn't there? I think I saw somebody pull it in Happy Hour. Was it Bropey? Did Bropey pull that? Mylan says, my wife likes the Eevee and the Eeveelutions. What stuff should I be buying? You can probably find a lot of older singles that you could still get a good deal on. As I kind of say in a lot of the videos, if it spiked, like if you go to the TCG player little graph or whatever, and it's just a giant upswing, there's a good chance that it's going to retrace. Now, it might not necessarily go back to where it was beforehand, all the way back down, but you don't want to buy something that's, you know, $100 and turns into 50. Not every decision needs to be the best financial decision, but like there's a lot of pitfalls. Auctions are a good option too. As long as you bid like you don't care if you win. Get some deals under market price. Moltres, Smeargle, Vileplume. Vileplume reminds me of an artwork before. Not sure which one, but maybe you can just only draw Vileplume so many ways. Low Roller says, Rattle, you will see people fighting for Pokemon cards in Lowe's next month, since Lowe's doesn't have limits. God. Hopefully they implement them in some way. Or there's going to be some craziness going on. Crazy that like all these stores that don't usually sell Pokemon cards are actually... Sector Alpha says, anyone want code cards? I got. Someone does, I'm sure. If you can't find anyone, if you post them like just in the Discord general chat, take some photos of them, someone will scoop them up. They're not very expensive, like on the secondary market. They used to be that you could open a pack of Pokemon cards and the code card, if it was a brand new set, it'd be worth like $1. People would buy them so they could scan them in and trade them and whatever. Also be very careful because, as mentioned there, my 2 saying about the debt, like it might look great, it might look like everything goes up, but it won't. It just, we got something good. Got a switch. Full art switch. Cool. Didn't know that was even in the set. We are 36. I should have saved the 8 packs till last so I could answer that. Just over a booster box worth of packs in. We got the 1 SAR, the Rotom, which is good. If we don't get duplicates, that's the key here. They're gonna have like the Lowe's, like the big, those big trolleys that they use for the lumber and stuff. Gonna have those full of Pokemon cards. Julius says, the employees at my local Walmart set limits of 4 per person before it was made corporate sometime during July. Yeah, that's ideal. I think all the like Walmarts and stuff here, usually when it gets hectic, they have them all behind the counter so that they don't all get snatched up. Also prevents the people that like to steal and or open the stuff on the shelf. I don't know how and why the trading card stuff never... Well, I kind of understand why and how. It's because it's not like Walmart's property necessarily. They just rent out the shelf space essentially, and they just factor in the loss, which sucks because that's cost that's going to be transferred on to people buying the cards, not the people that are stealing them. Admiral says, Rattle recently, a well-known reseller YouTube channel, bought resealed a Diamond and Pearl era packs, and the entire comment section says they asked for it, buying stuff purely to resell. I mean, it doesn't really matter what their intention was. No one should be resealing anything. You gotta protect yourself, though. There's a lot of, as you can probably tell from the channel, there's a lot of scammers. A lot of scammers out there. D. How's it going, D? Did you
Pokemon Cam Super chatted $19.99. Superfluous dono to ask if you hit Blizzard. Cheers, Rattle.
Thank you, Pokemon. Not necessary, but thank you very much for the $19.99. Did not hit the Zard yet. We did get a Rotom SIR. We're into booster box number 2 of 4. We had 8 packs on top of that at the beginning. We're doing good so far on the SIR. I think it's 1 and 2 boxes is the expected. Could be better, could be worse, because these are loose packs. Battle Cage. Ooh, we got the Wiggly. We need the Wiggly. All right, we're doing... I don't want to jinx myself here, but... Thank you, D. Also, for the Prime. The old Twitch primer. We had a, what is there, 5 in the set? We had a 1 in 5 chance to hit it with that Rotom. But it was a Rotom. Mine too says 1 in 1,000 packs. Something like that. I can't remember what numbers people had for the gold card is definitely hard to pull. It's not nearly as hard as like some of the crazy stuff we've seen in the past. But challenging for sure. I don't know if I want to commit myself to opening enough packs to find it because it's gonna be dupe city. I don't want dupes. I like to avoid the dupes if we can. Moy says, you pull it yet? Got it 8 packs in. That was extremely lucky. A lot of people have pulled it. Doing my best here to join the easy pull Charizard club. So we can reverse, all right, and the Flygon in the desert. Yeah, you definitely have to do more than weigh a pack to determine. Usually pretty easy to tell if it's been tampered with in terms of if there's any glue or reheat or the crimps are messed up or the little hoop-de-loops that are on the end of the pack. These little hoopties. Because it's going to be hard to focus here. We Got some X and Y music to see if we can pull the megas out. Oh, we got a Mega Charizard. First regular one. And a Fire Energy to go with them. Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome in. The big lad. We did pull a Charizard. Not one of the 3 more expensive ones. I would imagine that the full art's probably gonna get real cheap. People will want it eventually. But crazy prices right out the gate. Not great. One to play? Yeah. I didn't have one yet, so it's currently the binder copy. Boltons, Mamoswine, and a Fire Chicken. No, we saw the Fire Chicken yet. Moltres. Oh yeah, Mega for Alligator. I would imagine all the new Megas will get cards of some kind. The Mega Block, it'd be kind of a shock to see any of the Megas get forgotten. Although they did in XY. There was a couple that didn't have cards. And then there's like Mega Sableye had to share a card. The Mega Mawile was a promo from a Mega Mawile box. Admiral says, Rattle, have you seen the recently revealed 30th Pokemon Day set? Includes a Stamp Pikachu promo with an old art, 2 packs of Phantasmal, and 1 Mega Evolution. Yes, I have seen that. Do I think you'll see it on shelves? Probably. Can't imagine it's going to be too crazy hard to obtain. It being like an anniversary promo kind of thing. Okay, we got the full art Megazard. Easy. Let's put him up at the top here so he can channel his brothers. Golden Zard and Evolution Zard. Alright, we're gonna pull them in order of rarity. We'll pull the SIR next. And then we'll pull the gold one to finish things off. Mamoswine. Rainbow Gas. Toxtricity. I think in one of the decks. It's gotta be the Gengar deck. There's like a non-hollow variant of that. For anyone that was buying the deck just for the Gengar. Or just for the Haunter promo. Admiral, that was your chase? The full Zard? Man, there was a point in time that full arts were the cool thing back in the black and white, back in the X and Y. I guess before they started adding the other crazy stuff. Alright, we got Pikachu. Uh-oh. Are we okay? Alright, my OBS looks like it's broken. But it's not broken? Okay, we're live. I'm gonna have to do this with no eyes. OBS was like being a little weird earlier. And my stream is not... OBS likes to freeze? Is that a new thing? Alright, let's see if I can fix this. We got a blowtorch. You guys see my blowtorch? Is it like a new patch or something? Cloud Flare? I didn't get Cloud Flare, do I? Did I? How am I gonna see what I'm doing? Alright, I'm gonna have to like watch the Twitch stream so I can see that I have the cards on camera. There's a pretty big delay. So I'm gonna blind it. My apologies if anything's out of focus. We're just going for it. Because if I restart it, I think I'm gonna break things. If we see a gold card, if I put my hand down right here, I think we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. This is really awkward with the delay. We got an Amber Palm. That's new. Yeah, it did a weird like shutdown earlier on me. I have another screen and I can see the Twitch stream. So I can go from that, but it's just delayed. All right. We're going to be all right. We're going to power through. I'm really glad this isn't like a crazy long stream. We still have 2.5 booster boxes and change left. As long as I keep my hand in the same spot, we're going to be good. Amber Palm, Vileplume. It would be bad if it died. Stream dies like right when I pull the juiciest of Charizards. Apologies if it seems awkward, because it is. All right, we're golden. I'm gonna know if I see the gold card though, because it's the only gold card. Flygon, Jigglypuff. Ooh, the first Rotom EX regular boy. Every time you've seen it crash, it's fine. Is this like this is a new thing? I've never had this happen. It would be not so bad if I was playing a game, which we still need to finish. A lot of Pokemon cards that open though. Been on a drought with the product availability being not great. Plus he says you've streamed like 20 times in your life. Streamed more than 20 times, okay? I gotta look at the cards and the screen now. Usually I just look at the screen. Is that something cool? I see something glittery. I don't want to get too excited, but ooh. That's Mega Gengar. I saw gold. I saw the yellow or something. Alright, hold on. Let me move. I'm going to move my Twitch stream over to my main monitor, which would help a little bit. It's not going to help the delay, but getting a lot of Gengars, that's for sure. Alright, we get 2.5 booster boxes left. I'm gonna have to like keep a little spot open here so I can rest my hand in the same spot every time. Then we'll be good. Prog on the Twitch saying Rattle planning on mastering this set or just Charizard hunting. No, gonna master it. Mischievous Genesect. Mega. Do you guys want the codes? Is anyone opposed to the codes showing the QR code? And then the fastest, most up-to-date, if you have it the most live, highest connection wins. Alright, I'm going to show the code. with the QR code. Don't take them all if you're getting them all. Let some other people have some too. We're going to do honor system. Mamoswine Genesect. I'm surprised they're still like, by habit, covering the QR code. Kiki says let him scramble to type. Scrollkeeper says love this pack opening content and seeing you enjoy Pokemon. Yeah, it's a nice little break from the shadiness. I do enjoy Pokemon. It's just usually not content revolving around it. Pomo Meloetta Toxtricity. This is like full habit, guys. Apologies. QR code. And I can't even like make sure the QR code is on the screen good. All right, we're not going to do it on this one. I'm going to put him up here so that I have a little bit more hand space. Pokemonster says, what's up? Hope you pulled the Umbreon from Evolving Skies today, finally. Oh, we're long beyond that. I do have some more Moonbreon 2 chasing to do. I got some packs. Zacian. What's that dog doing in there? QR codeable. QR code might be hard to do from your screen. Not sure. I gotta repack all the packs. Have someone repack them all for me. Scribble out the QR codes. Jumbo ice cream. Arcalodon. Palmot. The lightning energy to go with them. Kiki says, have you hit any of the prismatic evolutions SIRs yet? I have. Vaporeon. Trying to think if I have any of the other evolutions. I think I pulled one of the other ones too. Sylveon? It's been like so long in between openings that I forget what I have and don't have. This is like full habit here, guys. True, if you say the S word in chat, could result in a ban. Darmanitan, Lanoon. Got a Mischievous. Ooh, we got another Mega Charizard. Regular boy. We're going backwards. That's not what we want. Christopher, how's it going? Yeah, it'll be pretty easy and inexpensive. That to buy singles for later. It would be nice to pull the chase, but I don't think we're gonna commit to anything crazy on this. Still gotta pull that Moonbreon 2. That one we gotta do for my own sanity. Admiral says Zard is pretty nice for the new meta, but you need a lot of Pokemon for assistance, such as a Moltres. I haven't played any TCG in a while too. Duraludon. Ooh, Toxtricity. Another IR for the pile. Moltres. Don't cover the QR code. My thumb, like, immediately muscle memories straight onto it. Fresh Chat says it's not a sun, it's an asteroid. Someone said it was the new Moonbryon. Like new moon. I like that better than the sun reference. Dawn. The Sandile is a reverse and it didn't look like it. Hard to tell on some of the dark types. Evolving Skies was a battle. Glagar, Lanoon, Vileplume. All the ooms. Subwoofer says cover the QR code. Alright. Mega Lockade says thanks for the QR codes. I'm still not fast enough. Someone's faster. Maybe they're typing faster than you can QR code. Viper, Krokorok, Blowtorch. Another Gengar. We're getting lots of Gengar. Mega Gengars. Alright, we'll cover the QR code. Alright. I haven't updated my OBS in a while. Maybe I'll try that. If it's a new patch, it's not that. Eternatus. Ooh, we got the Piplup. That one's a cool one. It's kind of a shame that Dawn doesn't have a Piplup with her in the SIR. We're knocking out all the IRs here real quick. There's a Vileplume curse. They're dropping the Vileplumes like on the floor. Battle Cage, Trapinch, Fire Breather. I'm getting lots of Toxtricities. Not crazy about that. I think it's probably safe to say we have all the holos at this point, though. Pokekid wants an extra Piplup and Meowth. We'll probably see them. We've had way too much luck not duping up on the IRs. That's bound to happen here. I don't know which ones we're missing. If anyone does. Palmot, Piplup, Megalopony, regular EX. Starting to be due for that second SIR. Yeah, it's coming up here. You know, for anyone that doesn't understand, the probability or the amount to come out don't necessarily reflect your own experience, especially if it's a small amount of packs. Charmander, just because it's likely to be that, even with a larger amount. Snowmoon says, how many packs do you have? 8,000 for 1,000 packs at 8 each. Packs are expensive. This is all from like multi-pack products that I broke down. Some of the new products that are coming out have a lot of the sets that I haven't completed, which is nice. I'd much rather do just like a really large opening on release. Scroll Keeper says, is scalping as bad in Canada as it is in the US? Probably not. There's always like product available in Canada online. It's just not a very good price. Sacred Charm, Haunter Reversation, Rotom. Lots of EXs coming out of here. Virtual, your bus hit another bus. Is everybody okay on the buses? Alex says, hey Rattle, what would you like to see for the 30th anniversary? I'd like to see not another version of the base set Charizard, but more of the like treatment they did with celebrations, where they like gave different Pokemon the treatments from the different eras. Would be cool. Be careful with the celebration stuff though. The singles are kind of pumped. Everyone's speculating like, oh, anniversary time, it's time to make mad stonker dogs on got a Mega Heracross. That's pretty cool. Kiki says people think they want a Neo reprint. Probably not. Gen 2. Pokemon knows the Gen 1 is going to be the entry-level bait. We saw that with Evolutions. We saw that with 151. Darumaka, Piplup. There's a Piplup for you. Pokekid. Reshiram. Actually, I don't know if I have 2 copies of it. Gold Charizard would be nice. Frank says, every hit shown on your mat I pulled in the pre-release packs. How many pre-releases did you do? Holy. Scroll. Thank you. I can't tell if it's going to show up either. Or it might be talking when I'm talking. Because I don't get the playback. But thank you, Scroll, for the $4.99. Three pre-release. Holy. You got the Charizard, the Rotom, SIR, and the Switch. I have to pay attention to the chat messages because I can't see when the stuff comes up on the screen. Oricorio. EX regular bullet. Probably right here. Fire Breather, Sarah Ledge, Haunch Crow, Blowtorch, another Rotom. I'm making a Rotom deck apparently, multiple of them. Alex says Pokemon Scratch and Sniff cards for the 30th anniversary. Or like glow in the dark cards or something. I'm surprised that never came out as a thing. If they released like some of the stuff that we never got, or it was never like widely distributed, that would be pretty cool. There's the extra Piplup. Little bonus Piplup. It's about time we hit a dupe IR. Neon ink serialized. Trick or trade glow in the dark. I don't know, does the glow in the dark, how long would it last before it just doesn't glow anymore? Kind of surprised they did the peelable dittos. Those were interesting. We got a Punk Helmet. We got a Mega Heracross. Again, fooling myself with the Sableye there. Alright, let's move these over. The stack. Especially no one's like, oh my god, why are you sleeving it? I guess we didn't pull anything crazy yet. Get the full art Charizard. Arcaladon. Apom. I thought we had something there. I thought there was texture on the Flygon, but it was not texture. It was just shiny. Accidental sun bleach from charging your cards. Yeah. I don't know what they could do. That would be awesome. It'd be cool if there was a set that just had every single Pokemon in it. But I don't know if I want to wish that upon myself or anyone else that collects the sets. Maybe a series of sets. Black Bolt and White Flare is really cool. Crazy difficult to complete. Fresh Chat says we're past due for a base set Zard reprint. Can't even remember how many there are. It's an insane amount of base set Zard reprints. Carvana Mimikyu. Mimikyu have a holo? Have we just not seen it? Or maybe he's not holo? I didn't look at the rarity on the bottom. Alex says, how long until the glue fails and all the dittos in the world start to fall apart? Maybe. Or they just don't peel. They're just permanently glued together. We haven't really seen anything like that long term. I would imagine it'd probably be alright, regardless. I don't know if anyone like years from now is going to want to kill one to find out. Paints on the Twitch says, I hope you have 647 because that's the pull rate. That is not the pull rate for any individual SIR. It is much less. But no, we have about half of what the expected amount is. Somewhere around 300. For the Zard with the babies. The Zard family. What were the Dittos from? They were from Pogo, if I remember correctly. There's like 3 different Pokemon that you peel off. They could have been more like clever with it too. It could have been like with the Ditto face on the Pokemon. Just John says, are you still using KMC Perfect Fits and Hypermats to sleeve your collection? I am. Wait. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it's not. What was I seeing? Was I seeing the lemon? I thought I saw a gold card. Go Birds 13. Thank you.
Echo Birds 13 super chatted $2. Some dono luck for Mike.
Wait, did my OBS come back? No. I can hear it though. I can hear it now. What? Thank you, Go Bird 13. I think it was the foil card reflecting onto the holo. Megalopane? Thought I saw a gold edge. That would have been nice. Trojan saying you're seeing things now? That might be. I'm at a little bit of a weird angle because I can't use my screen to see the cards in real time. So we're improvising a little bit here. Does make it a little bit harder to do what I'm doing. So I gotta look back and forth at the chat. Alex says, bring back the reverse firework holo from the legendary collection. They look like the stickers that came out of those, the vending machines that you put the dollar in and you like push it back and forth. Haunter. What? 3 Piplups in a row? Yeah, I think it's the border is throwing me off on the holographics. Weird angle. Or maybe how my light's hitting it. Triple Piplups. Penguin Squad. Alright, we're completely off the Charizards now. That's not a good sign. We're penguin collectors now. Ooh, we got an ignition energy. All right. Let's put them there. E-reader for the Switch 2. I'm surprised they never made a Pokemon game with like the amiibo functionality. Or maybe there's some other Pokemon game, but like main series game where you'd have like scannable cards. They did it with Animal Crossing, so it's weird that they... Alright, I don't want to say that we got anything, but we might have something here. Sarah Ledge, Amber Palm. Oh, I lied, guys. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I don't know what I'm looking at. PokeKid wants the most off-center one to try to get a 10. MAV, how's it going? From Southern California. It's chilly over here. I would imagine it's probably still pretty warm in Southern California. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it's the hollow borders are just kind of, they got a little wrinkle to them, and they're throwing me off. We're not gonna get excited anymore until we see it in its full glory. Patty says the Oddish in this set, I love it, reminds me of the OG Japanese Oddish from Jungle. Hold on, we need to pull an Oddish here. So we can see what you're saying. We got a Nimble. Palmot, Sacred Charm, Mega Diancie. Little Mudkip 69 says, let me buy that ignition energy. No, it's my ignition energy. Chuck says you should come to Orlando for MegaCon. What goes on at MegaCon? I also should have emptied my trash bag. Forgot how much room. Pack wrappers. Also got a little fly flying around me. Ludicolo dupe. Vileplume. Alright, we gotta find one here. Catchphrase says keep it going, those 3 Piplups are gonna march you towards the Zard. Maybe. Zard's he's trapped under the ice. Oh, there we got the Oddish. Yeah, he's pretty cute. Crocodile, I'm spoiling the non-hit Moltres. Piplup, show us the Zard. Virtual says it's hot in Sydney. I hate it. Yeah, I think I'd rather be cold. I have a fire going right now with the wood stove in action. Alright, this fly is driving me nuts. Get out of here, you little guy. Go to sleep. Hibernate. Oh, we got a dupe. We got dupe Meowth. Did PokeKid speak it into existence? A lemon energy. iSpot says it's minus 30 or minus 3. And that's a degree Celsius. I don't know what the temperature is here at the moment, but it was chilly earlier, so it's probably even more so now. My 2 cents says the centering on the set is so bad, sadly. Might have been not too bad, like not painfully off. It usually depends on the batch. So if you have like a case, typically within that case, if like one box is bad, typically the same like issues are going to be on the other cards too, the other booster boxes in that case, but so it might seem like it's really bad, but you could just end up with a bad batch, or if it's all like from the same booster box. And then stuff is on different sheets, so if you have bad reverse hollows, which I've seen some really bad ones, some Sword and Shield, Chilling Reign and Battle Styles. I had some like reverses that were just absolutely gouged, like scratched across the whole card. It's kind of painful. Mega Lopunny. Surprisingly, a Pokemon Center or a Pokemon Company replaced the packs. Not ideal on their end. They're not very good about replacing if you have like one hit card. But if you end up with like some kind of like terrible factory damage across the entirety of your packs, they will get you to send the packs in. Put them back and repack them essentially. And they'll replace the product. Play says any gold yet? No gold yet. No SIR Zard. We just did Rotom so far in the SIR department. We're hoping for another one here. Should only get a little. Our odds are only for a little bit over 2 SIRs. With the amount of packs that I'm opening. Could get more, could get less. The hits are mostly visible there. We got a lot of full arts. Got a Rotom. We got probably most of the IRs. You guys would have to tell me. I should have looked at the set beforehand. Vileplume, Ambipom. We had a lot of Toxtricity hollows. Still got a booster box and 6 packs worth of packs. They're not booster boxes, they're just loose packs. So if we hit something crazy, doesn't mean anything's dead. Also doesn't mean that we're guaranteed any sort of amount of hits per box. Same rate, just more volatile. GoBirds13 says, Rattle Celebrations a master set, hold or sell. You have multiple. I mean, if you're not attached to them, the celebration stuff is kind of pumped at the moment. Might be good to trade it or sell it or whatever, depending on how attached you are to the sets. Gotta remember, it wasn't a very expensive or difficult set to complete when it came out. And a lot of the price, I wouldn't be buying it right now. Anything celebrations related. It's kind of the same thing that happened with the like the Dark Pokemon and Rocket's Pokemon and stuff like that when Destined Rivals was coming out. It all kind of shot up. Same with the old Megas that no one cared about until the new Mega sets were coming out. Partly speculation Ooh, Whooper. I forgot we needed the Whooper. We got him. I like that Whooper. It's cute. Wigglytuff, the regular one. Jumbo Ice Cream. Almont Reverse, Ambipom Reverse, Genesect. Have we even seen the Genesect yet? Maybe there's a lot of holos and we're just keep getting the same ones. In terms of like if you end up with duplicates like opening and stuff like that, I'll be better off like selling or trading the ones that you don't need or you're not going to keep. That doesn't mean that you should open Pokemon cards and just like sell them because you're going to lose money doing that. If you don't want any of the cards to begin with, that's your idea, is getting like best value. Typically when stuff is brand new, it's the most expensive it's going to be for quite some time. People forget about it. Eventually it gets older, the packs go up in price. Alright, there we go. We're on to the last booster box. It's make or break here. Jedi says Dawn SAR better than Charizard. It needs a Piplup in there. They separated Piplup into an IR. Oh, you son of a... What? Come on. Rotom? Any of the other ones that I didn't have. Alright, we get 2 Rotoms. Could have been 2 Charizards. I'd rather have one of each. Rotom boy. Making a Rotom deck now for sure. Blowtorch. Got the Prinplup, the Reshiram, but we're not dead yet. So if this was an actual booster box, chances are we're not getting 2 SIRs from the same box. So be careful buying loose packs from shady people. Because if it was a booster box and you pull an SIR, you're probably not getting another one. There might be a full art in the same box. I haven't seen any booster boxes be opened. I would imagine with the like 15 hits or whatever you get, there's probably full arts in most boxes. Not all of them. Kiki Jiki says, I take it back. Charizard is impossible to pull based on my small sample size. Yeah, Rotoms. Rotoms are easy though. When I do these openings, I'm mostly just hoping that I don't get duplicates. We got a duplicate Blowtorch now. We're torching. Torching over here. That's the thing with like Charizard sets too, is like when there's a Charizard in there, everything feels like Charizard or bust. We might have to revisit if we don't pull one. Okay, alright. A little back to back. We got the Lopunny. Lopunny SIR. Take that. That's the magic of loose packs. No, they're not better, but sometimes they are. Same pull rates. Market Scraper says, wow, from a single box. No, so these are just kind of pretend booster boxes. Just loose packs from various mixed pack products because it was just the cheapest way to do it. It does make it a little bit more exciting because if you pull something, it's not gonna like be a dead box at that point. The Lopunny. Got the Lululemons on. Sviper. We'll get another. We're just hitting low punnies. It's low punny hour. DeBerg saying, did he pull that bad boy yet? Not yet. There it is. Aaron says, people who don't sleeve their cards immediately bother me. I'll sleeve them as soon as the stream's over, but I don't want to make you guys sit around and watch me sleeve cards. They won't get impacted in any way. They'll be fine until I can end the stream and sleeve them up. I don't think anyone wants to watch me sleeve cards. Not the low penny hour. Now, in this pretend booster box, can we hit a third SIR, and can it please be the Charizard? Or the gold one. The gold Charizard. Would be nice. So we hit 3 SIRs. Basically a 1 in 5 to hit the Charizard. But we missed 3 times. Stack says, you buy all this from Marketplace? No. Cards and packs are pretty readily available in Canada. They're just not a very good price. Like from Big Box. I mean, Big Box in general is not a good price in normal market conditions. But, we got a Rotom. I wish that second Rotom was a different SIR. Even if it wasn't the Charizard. Verse says, no, you hit what you deserved after saying it was easy to pull. It is. Duraludon Toxtricity. Like a Coffee says, are any cards outside the top 2 cards worth grading? It depends on the condition, and it depends what your purpose is. Like, if it's not going to get a 10, it's probably not worth grading, regardless of what card you pull. Just because the little fly is back. He's after me. He's trying to distract me. Down Rotom. Rotom is my friend today. Yeah, in terms of like grading, by the time you get it back, I don't think the 10 is going to be very expensive either. It might be worth less than what the raw card is currently. So entirely up to you. If you think it's going to 10, if that's what you want, and you want to keep it, and you don't care if it goes down in value. I don't like to make predictions. We got another Wigglytuff. I don't like to make predictions, but like there's some stuff that is just painfully obvious. Like that guy being 100 USD. I mean, it was so not sustainable that it's already was down to 50 or whatever last I checked. Bolton, Lanoon, Vileplume. We got Mike asking what my favorite Pokemon is. It's Mawile. I guess we can, we'll do some Mega Evolution maybe in the next stream. Which I don't know when it'll be. When we have time. Pull some Mega Mawiles. Unfortunately, no SIR Mega Mawile. But... oh, we got the, I said it was low punny hour. I wasn't lying. We got the full art mega low punny now. Quasi says I pulled the gold Zard today, but it's a little off center. It's still worth grading. I mean, you kind of you're playing a risky game. Like if it doesn't 10, traditionally like a brand new card, doesn't matter what it is probably not worth grading. If it's not gonna 10, can you sell it before it drops in price? Are you gonna super express it and hope that a 9's worth more than an Earman copy? You don't have to grade stuff. Grading new stuff is like a crazy race to who can get it out first and get the premium for it and before it drops off in price. So you could be wasting a lot of time, especially if the turnaround times are long and somebody else paid to grade it faster. And if it doesn't hit a 10. Speedy says, would you say the hit rates on Phantasmal are better or worse than Mega Evo? Mega Evo's 2 sets, if I remember correctly. So like, stuff is going to be harder to pull, like the SIRs. I can't remember how many SIRs. I haven't opened any Mega Evo yet. I do have some packs. So we'll do that in another stream, but in terms of comparing how hard it is to get any individual card, this is like as easy as it gets in terms of SIRs. Swinub. And for that reason, I think the Zard is going to be inexpensive, at least compared to what it is now. I think, is it like 15 hits per booster box on average for both? Pappy says, Rattle, will you ever do a collection video? I did there's some like really old videos on the channel where I go through. I'm essentially just making binder sets of everything English. Altiverse says Gold Zard will outperform SIR. Probably, yeah. It's just like, you know, like 3 times harder to hit the gold one. People just don't like gold cards for some reason. Not as popular. Everyone wants the alt art. Don, we got a mega something. Sharpedo. Have we even pulled that yet? Oh, there's a Sharpedo alt too, isn't there? Or SIR. I think in the long run it will. It might be close though. Boltons. There's just gonna be so many of the SIR. We're running out of packs here, and we need that Charizard so I don't look stupid. Come on, show us the Zord. Sarah Ledge, Mamoswine. Not you, Oricorio. Not you, little guy. Red October says, do you think the Western version of Mega Dream will be as god-awful as Prismatic? Is Mega Dream going to be a specialty set, or is it just going to be a regular set? Prismatic, just crazy how, like... Ooh, we got a fire breather fully. Look at him breathing that fire. Take it he goes with the Zard. German guy says, wasn't there a leaked gold Megazard Y? I believe so. The pictures were pretty dog. So it's hard to say if it's like confirmed or whatever. But potentially. It would be, you know, kind of weird if they didn't. No one likes the Y though. They want the X. They want the Charizard X. Pokemon RS says you don't look stupid. Glad you're actually telling people how it could potentially go. Yeah, we're getting a little overconfident. I mean, kind of new. That odds are I'm only gonna get a couple of the. Oh, there's another Ignition Energy. The hits are coming on now. It doesn't make it difficult to pull, whether I pull it or not, out of 150 packs. Now, if we didn't pull it out of like 1,000 packs or something, that would be extremely unlucky. Possible, but unlikely at that point. They print them all in the same quantities, so. Josh is waiting for the Mega Gator. Somebody else was too. Is it Polka Dad Sam? That'd be interesting to see how they're gonna portray him on the card. Is he gonna have the like the hood thing going on? Genesect. Sure, we'll see it. Mega Meganium. Yeah, that'd be cool. My hopes are not high for the Mega Mawile SIR. Tauros, Mischievous, Flygon. And we're gonna have the, I'm sure we'll have a set with the Raichus, Mega Raichus. That'll be interesting. I don't know if Raichu can carry a set. Pikachu does. Alright, how many packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Alright, people were saying they did like, they opened only a few packs. They got it. So we're not giving up hope yet. Wondrous Patch. Got a Grimsley. We got a See It. We got another Wigglytuff. Another Wigglytuff for the pile. Coffee says, what do you do with the dupes? Usually trade them off. But also typically, if the market was not as crazy as it is, I would probably open just enough to complete the set. You probably, if it's anything like Obsidian Flames, I opened 2 cases, or it was less than 2 cases to complete the set. So I would imagine it's probably close to that on this as well. You open 2 cases, you probably have the whole thing. 3 packs. Uh-oh. Massman says, just join. How many Mega Charizards pulled so far? We got Mega Charizards, the regular ones. We got the full art one. We have not hit the SIR. We got 2 Rotoms and a Mega Lopunny instead. Oh yeah, Mega Blastoise. The other 2 always get forgotten. Should just do like a Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur set. Alright, 2 packs. Can we do it? Can we believe? Dugong. Flygon. Alright, last pack. Last chance. It's a Gengar pack. Maybe we'll do more. But I do have the other sets to open prior to any of that happening. I see something, but it might be just a regular Mega. Viper, Gramble, Honchcrow, Dawn. Oh, it's just an Oricorio. We got an Oricorio, guys. We failed the test. We had 3 chances out of 5 possibilities. And we didn't get the Zord. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everyone putting up with the terrible camera action, I'm sure. Just because I couldn't see what I was doing, I had to just hold it under the camera. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get back soon here. Let me know what you want to see next. Maybe Mega Evolution? Or Prismatic? Or Journey Together? Or Destined? Have a good one.